Merry Christmas, everybody. These are my cards I got from all my nephews and nieces and great nephews and nieces. So anyway, going to make my Christmas dinner again. I can't believe it's already been a whole year. For Christmas dinner this year, I wanted to have some lamb and went to the store to get some lamb chops, and all they had was a lamb roll. So let me show you that. Boneless American lamb leg. And great on the grill, but we're not going to be grilling it. I want to put it in the oven. I could smoke it, but I've already smoked enough stuff. And I just want to make like a good old-fashioned roast. So on the back of this it says, for recipes visit cartellibrothers.com. Catelli, Catelli. So that's the brand of it. And on that website they had a whole bunch of recipes for stuff. So I found one for just a roast on top of potatoes. So I'm gonna use that. As you can see, I went through and printed out the recipe, and then it's just much easier to look at and read. And I also made some adjustments. Okay, so I also have little baby potatoes. They're fresh creamery potatoes. Terrific trio. So there's three different kinds in there. What I'm also going to add is some carrots and onions. So I got these at the store. They're little yellow, white onions. I'm going to cook half of this one. So I'll have stuffing. Pretty much going to have the meat, potatoes, and stuffing, vegetables. Okay, so for all the spices, we have thyme. More to follow. Rosemary, minced garlic, salt, and more salt, pepper, and olive oil. That completes the ingredients. Also, 4 tablespoons of butter. Forgot about that one. First thing you want to do is take the meat out of the refrigerator. That has to stay out room temperature for about an hour before we cook it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is put the potatoes in a pan. So this is about a 9x13 pan. So I got some scissors and we'll just cut that open. And these are pre-washed and no peeling required. So that's 2 large carrots. It's going to give me a little over 9 ounces. And those are going to go in here too. Now we'll do the onions. Get them out of the bag. And just going to cut the end off there and the end off there. Go across like that. and just peel the skin off. Maybe it shouldn't be that until I'm done. These are kind of hard to peel because I don't want to waste a lot of it. I mean, I could take the whole outer skin off, but I'd rather not. Okay, so I have 4.5 ounces of onions. Okay, and I'll just put them in there, spread out whole. I'll get 4 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have a little pan I use to melt butter and to warm syrup. That's what I use this for mostly. I'll put that on the stove and get that melting. And we'll pick up some of this mess. Clean as you go. There's my garlic, 3/4 teaspoon of thyme, turn that butter down a little bit. One, 2. We'll go with 1 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon of parsley. Oh, I forgot. Parsley. I don't have parsley. Let me turn that butter off. Why don't I have parsley? I have Italian seasoning. I have oregano. So I'm just going to put Italian seasoning in there. I have one of these open already. Yes, I do. Hold on. Let's pull it out. So I'll do 1/2 of that. It's about 20 grinds there. and about 30 grinds there. So that's probably equal to about a quarter teaspoon or less. So I got a basting brush, and I'm just going to go and kind of baste what's in here. And everything's got butter on it. Just dump the rest in there. Now what I want to do is just sprinkle this on top of everything. That's what it looks like. Another teaspoon of the minced garlic in there. Half teaspoon of salt. So this one, since it's going to be a lot, pour it in here. Quarter teaspoon of pepper. So this time I'm going to measure it. See how close I was. I do it 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so that's 30. So it's about a quarter teaspoon. I'll do 10 more. And then I did 15 more, a little more coarse. So I'll have some good chunks in there. That's how I do it. All right, some more thyme. Half teaspoon of thyme. And a half teaspoon of rosemary. A little bit more. You know what? I don't think we put the rosemary. No, we didn't. I didn't put the rosemary on the potatoes. Skip that one. Let me crush that up a little bit. Let's go ahead and sprinkle that on. Got the sage in there, but I didn't put the rosemary. Just a little bit more. Get my kitchen scissors out again. And set this in the sink, and I'm just going to cut it open. Cut the top off. Okay. I'm going to take that out since it's already rolled and in a bag. I have a fat side and a not fat side, so I'm going to put that side down like that. Get my tablespoon of olive oil out. And I'm just going to baste the olive oil on there. There they are. So go over to the fat side. Put some on there. I'm done with that. Okay, spices. Same thing, same way we did the potatoes. Just reach in there. Sprinkle that on top. At this point, what I'm going to do, pretty much just put that over. And then some on the fat side. So in my oven, temperature is going to be warmest on top. So I want to cook this with the fat side on the top. And then turn it on a quarter. Some on the end there. Some on the other end. I want to cook it with the fat side up on top. I'm just going to set that right on top of there. I'll get my Christmas mitts. Alright, we'll put that in there on the middle of the shelf and we'll check it in an hour. Alright, so what I did is I cut up a little bit of the red onion and a couple small stalks of celery, and I'm going to put that in the stuffing. What I'm going to do is saute a little bit of butter here, and I'm going to put my onions and celery in there. So I'm just going to cook this until the onions turn translucent. And then I'll add that in my stuffing mix when I make it. The stuffing only takes 5 minutes from the boiling water. Alright, my water's boiling good. These are done enough. I'll shut that off. I'll put my stuffing in there. Turn the heat off. Put this in there. Stir it up. Put the cover on, remove it from the heat. Alright, let's see what we got here. Degrees. Carrots are still a little bit hard. Potatoes are almost done. So we need to go a little bit longer. It's like 120. And the further we go in, we got all that fat dribbling down from the top. We'll go another 20 minutes. Alright. So we're at 140 right now, which is where I want it to be. I'll go ahead and take that out. You can tell it's it's shrunk down in size too, so we'll turn that off. Looks good. So I also wanted to show you this. I had these in the refrigerator, cool. These are the bread and butter pickles that we made on October 29th of this year. So I'm going to open them up. I'm going to have some of these tonight too. I just wanted to try them. Let's see how good this is sealed. Oh. Yeah, that was on there good. Let me get a new fork. So this is the first time that I'm trying them. First time I ever made them. And you can go back and see the video on when I made these. Smells good. Let's see how it tastes. Wow. I'm really happy with those. That's good. All that hard work, remember? Okay, it's time. So what I'm going to do is probably just cut this right in half so you can see what it looks like. go. Pink in the middle. Go ahead and cut a slice. One more. And we'll get some vegetables on there. Potatoes and onions, carrots. And we'll put some stuffing in there too. Got my bread and butter pickles. Got my adult beverage. Before I go eat, let me just taste this for you. See how it came out. Very good. I thought it was going to be too much garlic, but it's good. Carrots are good. We already know onions and potatoes are good. Stuffing. Good. Alright, so that's my Christmas dinner for 2020. We'll see what next year brings. Merry Christmas, everyone, and have a Happy New Year. Bye. I'll run the ingredients down next. Bye.